Hey Bear, Connor here with Handy Toyota. It's just one of our 2015 Highlander LE Pluses, so I'm just going to take a few minutes and run over the key features with you. So the 2015 LE Plus Highlander comes with the 3.5 liter V6 engine and also the available all-wheel drive and the four-wheel drive lock also. So on the front of the vehicle, we're going to have projector beam headlights. These are going to make it extremely easy to see at night as they're going to cut through the dark a lot better than your average headlights. And we're also going to have the fog lights built right in as well with the chrome grille on the front too. Now for the wheels, we're going to have 18-inch machine alloy wheels. Now alloy wheels are going to be a lot lighter and more durable than your average steel wheel, so it's going to improve your gas mileage and help your handling out a little bit. Now for gas mileage, you're looking about anywhere between 20 and 24 miles per gallon overall, which is pretty incredible for a V6 engine. So standard on the LE Plus and a lot of other Toyota models for the 2015 lineup, we're going to have heated outside mirrors. So whenever you use your rear defroster, it's actually going to heat up the outside mirrors for you as well. And we also have the turn signal indicator right here. And also we're going to have mud flaps built right in as a standard amenity. And then if I open the door here, there's going to be a button for the tailgate. I'm going to press that and it's going to open up the tailgate automatically for us. It's going to open up the trunk space. Now the LE Plus, this model is going to come with third row seating, as you can see here, with all the added protection as well. And then the undercarriage storage. Can't get it off with my mittens. Pull that up and we got storage, and then your jack is under here as well. Then when you want to shut the tailgate, just another touch of a button and it's going to come down automatically for you. Now for the interior of the vehicle, we're going to have all power door locks and power windows, and they all have the one touch feature, so I just press it once and it comes all the way down for you. Now for the seats, we're going to have a two-tone seat here, and now the center and probably 80% of the seat is going to be a Softex material. It's a type of leather and a fabric built into one, and it's also made by reusable material. And then the seats themselves are also going to be power, so it's got your back and forth motions, and then the recline. And then also there's another button here for the lumbar support. That's going to give you some extra support for your lower back. So for the head unit on the LE Plus, it's going to be an Entune audio head unit. That's kind of Toyota's signature head unit touchscreen setup we got here. So this is going to be your home screen. It's going to show you where your phone is going to be connected. So if you have a Bluetooth compatible phone, you can actually sync it right up to the vehicle itself. And you also have your audio over here. Then if I go more in depth, you got your stations, and you can actually choose your source here, which is going to give you the AM, FM, and also a 90-day free subscription to XM, and then you can add on to it as you go. And then the Bluetooth audio, either you can play the music through your phone or you can play it through a MP3 device as long as it syncs up. And we also have the auxiliary cord as well, which is going to be it's going to be down here. You can also plug it in like the classic way. And then for the for the app section, we're going to have predicted traffic and weather updates. And you can also download apps from your phone and sync it up to the vehicle. So you're going to have your phone options, your audio options, and it's also going to show you a little bit how the vehicle is running. Let's give us a minute here. It's going to show you your average miles per gallon, speed, and all that jazz. And then for the climate zone, we have a dual climate zone. So you can actually set each side to your desired temperature. You can work with it from there. And also, as I had mentioned before, when you use your rear defroster, there's a little picture here that shows that the outside mirrors are going to heat up as well. Now we also have this little storage tray right here with a removable little cap. So this is where you can actually put your phone in and stick the wire right through the little gap here. So then we're going to have our USB and auxiliary plug-in, as I mentioned before. And then we're also going to have a 12-volt plug-in as well, like an average car charger or any kind of car charging port device. Now right here we have a couple different buttons. I just want to explain those real quick. This is going to be your traction control. Traction control is always on. It essentially just keeps the front and rear wheels from spinning out of control. They're brake actuated to regain traction while you're driving. And along with that, we have the snow button. Basically, it's just going to contour the way that you would drive in a slippery condition, so it's going to help the tires gain traction a little better. Now, this DAC button stands for Downhill Assist Control. Essentially, what that means with all-wheel drive vehicles, if you're coming down a really steep incline at a slow pace, sometimes the rear of the vehicle tends to sway a little bit with the spinning of the rear tires. Essentially, what this does is when you're going down a steep incline, you press that button in, and it's going to prevent your vehicle from going a little too fast. It's going to cut RPM so you can make it down whatever that steep incline is. And the last button over here is going to be your four-wheel drive lock. So not only is this going to be an all-wheel drive vehicle, but you can actually lock the power in 50% to the front and 50% to the back just like you would in a Tundra or a Tacoma or any other four-wheel drive based vehicle. Now this is going to be a 6-speed automatic transmission, and it's also going to have the shifting option here as well. So you can throw it down and shift through your gears right through the stick itself. And we have 2 gigantic cup holders, pretty oversized, but you know, you can fit any kind of cup in there you can think of. And we've also got the dual sliding center tray here. It's going to be a 24.5 liter center console with a pop-out tray, and also there's going to be another 12-volt plug-in here as well. So standard on a lot of new Toyotas, including the Highlander LE Plus, when I throw it in reverse, it's actually going to give us a projected path of what's behind us and a little warning bar that lets you know you're a little too close, and to just be easy on the brakes so you don't bump into anything. Now the steering wheel itself has a couple different functions. First off, it's going to be a tilt telescopic steering wheel, so you can actually adjust it up and down, but you can also move it in and out as well. I usually like to have it in and close to my knees, but if you're more of an up closer driver, it's definitely going to be compatible for that as well. Now on the steering wheel, we're going to have all the controls for the radio unit itself. You can scroll through all the different stations and the sources through here. And we've also got our phone buttons as well, so you can actually pick up and make phone calls, send out text messages right through the steering wheel. And there's also a voice recognition button, so if you press that button in and say, call so-and-so in your contacts or send so-and-so a text message, you can do that right through the speakers of the Highlander LE Plus. So the second row seats in the LE Plus are actually going to have a couple functions of their own. We're going to have the center armrest that folds down with the 2 cup holders in it. And then if you just pull the 2 buttons here, these are actually going to fold down as well. Make it a little easier to get to the rear seats. I'll show you how the other one folds down as well. So just pull this side button here, and then one more. Makes it a lot easier to get to the back seats here. And the rear seats in the LE Plus also fold down as well, so you can actually open up the cargo space a lot more. So if I just pull that, and it's also going to be guarded by this carbon fiber reinforced sheet mold composite. Essentially, it's just going to keep anything from scratching up in the back here. So not only do you have the second row seats with the extreme comfortability of the Softex, but you're also going to have the third row seating that folds down and opens up the cargo space as well. Also for the second row seating, we have plenty of space back here. This seat's actually reclined as far back as it can go, and I'm between 5'7" and 5'8", and I got plenty of leg room back here, so it's going to be able to accommodate any size person. And for the second row seats, we're also going to have our own climate settings. Not only do we have the vents back here, but we're actually going to be able to control the speed of the vents, the temperature, all for just the second row seating. And then down below here, we're going to have another 12-volt plug-in for the rear second row seat passengers. So up here again, I'm Connor here at Handy Toyota, and I just showed you some of the cool features on our 2015 Highlander LE Plus. You can reach me here at 802-528-2252, or just stop in and say hello. Thanks.